Welcome back to Exploring Whiskey. I think we're going back to the great state of Missouri.
That's
for
correct.
Maybe the third.
It- yeah, I think so. I know you had one. I think we did.
Ben Holiday.
Come on,
Ben
Ben
Holiday.
Holidays. So good signs, maybe?
This is Planter's Whiskey, the Ozark Highlands bourbon. Right out of the Ozarks.
Love the show.
Which the fun part. All right, so legally, it's now a defined whiskey category. I did not realize that. Ozark Highlands is now one of only 9 different highland regions located around the world. It's the complex ecological limestone, all that kind of fun stuff.
So all these
So
things
in
line-
2022, the Ozark Highland was named to get a very specific spirit designation. So it's not bourbon, it's not Tennessee whiskey, it's Ozark Highland whiskey.
Are there any other Highland?
Not in the States.
Not in the States.
No,
Okay.
no.
Wow.
And the guy who started this distillery, which the distillery that makes this whiskey is Nobleton? I don't remember. He actually worked with the state government to come up with the criteria. Demetrius Kane. There's this Nobletons. I did get that right. So it's mashed, fermented, aged, distilled, bottled in the Ozark Highlands region. All the corn and so all the barrels come from Missouri white oaks,
Okay.
and most of the grain is sourced locally.
So specific grain, specific
But
oak,
then you're nervous about
specific
the
wood
water.
for the barrels.
Most
Yeah.
of you are still using environmentally safe water that is chemical free.
Yeah.
So water straight out of the Ozarks that they filter a billion times.
All right.
And it's got to be 4 years
Must
old.
be aged a minimum of 4 years old. Thought that was interesting.
You sure?
It looks a little light for 4 years old.
I'm gonna say it's
Yeah.
proof down.
Well,
We'll
it's
see.
not. Normally, this bottle is 100 proof. Okay.
Okay.
This is a single barrel pick, so it is 118.44 proof.
Okay.
This
Looks
is
a little light.
called
Yeah.
Jim's Tribute. It's also Grandpa's Truck. So it's a tribute to somebody that had passed away.
Gotcha.
There's a really, very cool. No, not that side. This side. Very cool in memory of a good man, husband, and father. So very cool bottle. Very good meaning behind this. Love that
Hope people
idea.
say that about me.
I'm gonna tear up a little bit. Now I'm just like, it's going to affect my score.
Outside of that, this is actually a gift. There is a guy that works out at the gym that both me and Adam go to. He is moving, and he was trying to thin down his collection before he moves, and he was giving out a handful of
more?
bottles. So
Right next to him.
James,
Thank
thank you
you.
very much for the bottle. We are going to review it.
But when
and,
you donate a bottle, you're actually supposed to come on the show and do the review with
that
us.
is generally how this works. But I also tend to wear Exploring Whiskey t-shirts when I work out. And he's just like, you need to come with me. And I'm like, uh-oh, what did I do? And yeah, so I got this and a Nashville Barrel Company was
Which is
2 bottles that I
Pretty
picked.
good. It's a
Yeah, that was
9-year.
really good. That was a really good one. I will caveat this. Obviously, we're going to call it grain to glass type vibe, our hands to yours. But the fact that it says real dirty whiskey at the bottom and dig it at the top wigged me out a little bit, to the point where that's the reason why I picked the bottle. I was just like, that one looks weird. I want to try it.
Doesn't go with the whole chemical-free water.
I got a couple good notes, and then I get youth.
I just get a lot of youth.
ton
and I
of
get,
It's
like,
young.
grassy.
Craft, grassy,
Yes.
straw,
Yep.
dusty, cardboardy. A lot of people call it different
I'm
things.
not getting that wet cardboard. I get a lot of the grassy hay notes.
And proof. I get that 114, 116, whatever it is. 118, excuse me. I get some proof on that.
But there's almost a sweet
There's a little
something
little
in
sweet
there,
apple
and
there.
I don't, yeah.
Little green
It's
sweet
got
apple, man.
potential.
All right, maybe palate will change us.
Okay, that's a little harsh.
It's better than the nose, though.
It was a little, like that first sip had like there was an aggressive note in that one. It's
Yeah,
not
I
as
feel the
hay.
burn, man.
It is warm.
Yeah,
For
ton of
118,
proof.
it's real warm.
It's astringent. It's like, it's almost like this the end of a mouthwash. I mean, it's very.
I enjoy
get
the
where you're going
palate
with
more
that.
than the nose. So far.
I
The finish is way better than I thought it was going to be. The finish, it goes.
it kind
away. I
of
get more
moves
that
into
apple.
yes, it moves the
I get
fruit.
the apple skin.
Yeah, apple skin.
I can go with that.
Aftertaste.
I can go with that apple skin and like a little proofy warmth.
I even get grape.
But yeah, that palate, mid palate
Purple grape.
is
Purple.
very, like that.
No, white grape.
It's not. I think that's where I'm getting with that Listerine. That mouthwash.
To me, it's as soon as I put it in my mouth, it's just like
It's part of the proof.
aggressive proof.
Yeah, dude, I get that like the green grapes, and I get the skin of a, I want to say apple, but it's not as tart as a Granny Smith, but I get an apple
Little gala, maybe.
Fuji, you know, but the skin where you just get a little bit of the fruit.
A little waxy.
Yeah.
and A lot of fiber. Going back to the second nose, it's not as bad as the first nose.
I got way more proof on the second sip. It's like burning in my belly now. It's not just a Kentucky hug.
It's not as heavy.
Missouri. It's a Missouri
Missouri.
dump. No.
Missouri.
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 Oh.
Missouri. No.
Missouri.
Going back to the second nose, it's not quite as aggressive. It's not quite as hay, grainy, like grassy
no, not at all.
forward.
That proof,
It's not as sweet as I kind of thought I was going to get off of it.
Yeah. It's crafty, astringent. It's got that.
The second sip is better.
Yeah. I still get mouthwash though.
I get a little of the like a spicy candy sweetness.
And the apple skin is still
Yeah.
very
I
apparent.
wish it was the meat of an apple, but no, it's that skin. It's just.
Right. I really want this like
Well,
sweet
you have
apple
to be a
juice.
little more choosy about your apples, because if it's like a Red Delicious, that's terrible. That's a freaking mealy thing. You don't want to eat that. That's like.
It's not
baking.
a red skin for me. It's just. It's
Well,
very.
like
There's
a
green
Fuji or a Gala.
where it's red and green.
Yeah.
I love
Preferably Granny Smith.
See, that's
all day,
Nancy's
every day.
jam. I'm
All
a
day, every
Macintosh man. Where it's a blend. It's like a little bit of red, a little bit of green.
Well, that's your Gala.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or no, the Honey Crisp.
Yeah.
Those are the big.
That's like the southern
yeah.
one. Like the Macintoshes are from, I think they're from Pennsylvania.
Sure.
That's
The
where
Honey
my mom
Crisp are
made
the
the
big,
apple
the
pies
big
with.
ones that have both the sweet and the tart.
Can't help the proof. My mouth is still like
Oh,
septic. Oh, that nose has got weird.
Yeah.
It got super weird on
Water
the
did
end of
not.
that nose.
Right now, water did not help it.
Chemically.
Yes.
Big time.
I at first I was just gonna think,
Oh.
it's just off gassing a lot of ethanol,
Oh.
but no, it's a little bit of a chemical note.
The weirdest magic marker that's this big. Like,
Magic
what is the
marker.
magic
Yes.
marker?
Yes, that's exactly it. I get a little high.
I don't want to go to the board. I don't want to. Did you drink it yet?
No.
Just
You did. You gotta do it. Come on, let's go.
That's not horrible. I get like a weird sweet note, and I don't know what it's coming from though. It's not apple.
No, but it's like the
What
It
is
tastes
that?
so chemical to me. It's just
but
tastes
it's like the hard candy like sweetness.
Okay,
candy apple
I can go
sweetness.
that. Like an artificial Jolly Rancher type sweet
Okay.
note.
Yeah.
I can definitely go that route.
It's not as harsh. I don't
It's
think.
not as harsh.
The water,
it drinks a
the
little
water
better.
sweetens it up just a bit, but it's got that candy, hard candy sweetness. And that could obviously go a million different ways, but the aftertaste is.
Dude.
Oh.
See,
So right then, did you
my
smell it
second
again
sip,
before you?
yeah,
Okay.
I don't find that nearly as offensive. Well, that's probably the rude way to say that. I don't find that nearly as bad as I
Ugh.
thought it was going to be.
I do.
It added,
Wrap it up.
wow, all right. It added some interesting notes. Overall, I'm going to say it is probably very artisanal in everything that they're doing. And that's 9 times out of 10 not a, just like for some reason, there's a flavor profile, a grain they use. I know they use a lot of heirloom grains, and we just tend to have issues with whiskeys that use heirloom grains.
I'd love to know the mash bill.
Hats off to the dude for getting his own Ozark Highland. Like, I never thought
description
that.
of a like
who else is playing in that field though?
I
You
would
got to
like
score it first this time.
If they've
Oh, I
got,
gotta score
other stuff, I would enjoy the opportunity to
They
try
do a
it.
vodka,
Yeah,
they do
yeah,
a gin. They actually have
that's-
another label of whiskey.
No, whiskey.
Oddly,
Do they have a rye? Maybe.
not that I saw.
Okay.
They have Missouri whiskey, Ozark whiskey, whatever you call
I don't
it.
think rye is one of those grains that is in the.
In the.
They source. Oh,
I don't think any. No grain.
I forgot
no
about
rye.
that. They do use rye. It's actually pretty high rye. Like the mash bill is 51% corn, 45% rye, 4% malted barley.
What kind of rye is in this?
Canadian.
Oh.
There we go.
And that is
Whistle
not
pig.
something you care for. I
No,
know
we're
that,
gonna
and it's
blame
not
it on the-
necessarily something I heavily care
We're
for.
gonna blame it on the Canucks. I like a little bit splattered in some American corn. I mean, I like they're like Hooten Young. I think they're sourcing. They're using Canadian rye well, but anyway.
If I'm going to score this on a 10-point scale, I'm going to score this a 4.7. This is not something that I would necessarily buy again. Again, this is a single barrel. I have no idea what the price of this is. The regular 100 proof version is, I think it's $40 to $45. So not a crazy price for a craft distillery, but
I forgot it was a single barrel.
it is a single barrel.
Maybe they're normal
4 flat.
4 flat. I was thinking 3.6.
Whoa!
I'm not happy.
They may be onto something. Again, that's why I said I'm interested to try other expressions. Hopefully, they're continuing to experiment and maybe.
Me too. It tastes.
If that is going to be the Ozark Highland is going to be actual
Defined by that.
defined whiskey.
It's gonna be a category you're not a fan of.
Initially, no. But I would imagine that they're going to continue to play with that, and there's going to be other players that come into the market that are like, oh, we can do better than that.
Right.
Plus, in that area, the temperatures swing.
Yeah, it's got to have the same thing as what Mississippi has going on, and
Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri, like that whole
That
little.
ferment-
Yeah.
it's gonna suck into the barrel. That
Mhm.
sticky
Yep.
heat. Yeah,
Yep.
I'd like to try it.
Yeah, I think it's going to grow, change. This one didn't work out. It's weird. It's got some funky notes.
Yeah. That's why it went
Maybe-
so low. It's got those. It's got the
Maybe-
grassy notes, and it's got that astringent.
It opens up. I don't have a huge hope for that, but
We'll see you in
And I wouldn't make
7 years, buddy.
And I would make a cocktail with it.
all right. James, thank you very much for sharing the bottle. Unfortunately, I don't think it fits in our profile or palate.
But it fits in somebody's.
I'm-
It's just
yeah.
not ours.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work in ours. We'll figure out a way to have the rest of this.
And
But
I bet the story is great too, and it'll probably make me tear up. But
Solid review. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, I appreciate the story, the effort, the whole. Now there's a whole. Didn't know this had its own category.
Yeah,
new
the whole
category.
genre.
So
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see what
develops.
out of this category.
maybe
This
finishing,
is
maybe double
again,
barreling.
every distillery that takes a leap of faith, there's probably another barrel they hold back. They make some tweaks. It's
Yeah.
another release. So I'm not going to say I'm never going to drink anything from this place again, because I absolutely will, because I want to see what else comes
Right.
out of there.
What
And then
changes.
obviously out of this whole category, I'm really interested to see what comes out.
Yeah.
So I think the demographics there, the weather, they get 4 seasons, so that should help.
Yeah.
With sitting in a rick house.
And they're making their own juice. Hey, it's distillery making their own
Yep.
juice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I hope you enjoyed our first review, obviously from this,
Yes.
not the region, but the type of whiskey.
Yes.
So this is the Planters Whiskey Ozark Highlands edition.
That's correct.
So If you enjoy our review, if you did enjoy our review, still hit the like button on the screen.
And if you like honest reviews, I mean, you've
We're
just
giving
seen
those.
it. We give a very honest review. This is
Our
specific
palates.
to our palate.
Right, exactly.
This is what our review is. This is our experience with this particular bottle of whiskey. And if you enjoy someone that just going to give you their honest opinion of what they're drinking, yeah, you found 3 guys that are going to do that. So
Yeah.
subscribe, join along as we continue to sample all the different whiskeys we stumble across and cocktails and whatever else we can do with whiskey. It's a fun journey, and you should join us.
Yeah, and let us know if you've come across an Ozark Highlands that we obviously don't.
Right.
I'm just now finding out that there's
It's
that
even a category. Yeah,
If there's one that
we should try.
we should try.
Yeah. Love
Love
Ben
to.
Holiday. Give us some other Missouri whiskey.
Yeah, love to hear from you.
Thanks for watching.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.